Adebare Jibakide, the State News. The State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has called for strengthening of interstate policing to stem cross-border criminal activities. Governor Adeleke made the call at a security meeting, which include Assistant Inspector General of Police for Zone 11, Mr. Akade Sikiru, and Commissioners of Police from Oyo and Osun State, citing interstate criminal attacks as a major issue which demand urgent attention. In a statement signed by the governor's spokesperson, Malam Olawale Rashid, Governor Adeleke commended the proactiveness of the police and other security agencies, noting that strengthening of intelligence sharing and firming up of operational relationship among the state commands will stop criminals in their track before they launch cross-border raids. The governor, who noted that Osun is a peaceful state with strongly responsive security apparatus, said the recent interstate raids by armed robbers demand review of strategies, expressing happiness that the best approach to addressing the challenge is to have all relevant operational commanders in the same room. Responding, AIG Sikiru, who was full of praises for its governance and security strategies, assured the state governor that the police service is re-strategizing to sustain the records of peaceful existence in Osun State. The Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 11, Mr. Sikiru Akade, has described as rumor the threat to handover of power on the 29th May swearing in of the new president, saying the gesture is a political gimmick which cannot stand the test of time in the palaces of security architecture put in place by the police force. The AIG, who commended the acts of Osun and Oyo police force for their proactive strides in checkmating lawlessness, urged the populace to furnish the police with vital information and decorum instead of trying to bribe. He also said police has lots of social platforms to accommodate reports of any abuse of power by any officer. He speaks further.
The government of the day, let us push that the 3 tiers of government should be working effectively. The moment the 3 tiers of government are working effectively, issues of security will be a thing of the past. And with the caliber of police officers that we have now, who are ready to sacrifice anything to make sure that the land is peaceful, if you are not well brought up, there's nothing you can do, no matter what position God gives you. But if you are well brought up, you will not do anything that is against the law. Is it lawful? It means they are doing the wrong thing. And if they are caught, they are dealt with. If there's any organization in Nigeria that is self-controlling, that is always taking care of the wrongdoers, it is the Nigerian police force.
Meanwhile, the state governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has emphasized the need for government at all levels to prioritize regular supply of water, as its significance to economic development cannot be overemphasized. The governor gave the emphasis while commissioning 5 boreholes in Iriakari community, Ilobu. Said Adeboje has the details.
In continuation of the step taken by the Osun State government under the Senator Ademola Adeleke's administration to ensure regular supply of water in the nooks and crannies of the state, the people of Iriakari community in Ilobu welcomed a host of dignitaries who came to witness the moment when their governor gave them life in form of potable water. Commissioning the 5 boreholes with reticulations to serve Iriakari community Ilobu, Senator Ademola Adeleke described water as the driving force of all nature that aid human and animal survival. The governor, who was represented by his deputy Prince Kola Adeusi, noted that the present administration is committed to ensuring quality life for residents of the state. He called on the residents of Iriakari community Ilobu to make effective use of the boreholes and always work towards its maintenance. The governor also assured residents of the state of democratic dividends in terms of infrastructural development.
We all know that water is a key element to life and good living. Water is the driving force of all nature. Nothing can survive or be produced without water. This is to say, if there is any magic on this planet, it is contained water.
Speaking on the occasion, the General Manager of Osun Community and Social Development Agency, through which the project was executed, Mrs. Funmi Abokede, lauded Governor Ademola Adeleke for always providing solutions to challenges facing an average resident of the state. Mrs. Abokede expressed optimism that the provision of the boreholes will alleviate the suffering of residents of Iriakari and Gbobamu communities. Appreciating the governor on behalf of the communities that benefited the water project, the Baale of Iriakari, Chief Afisu Ifawale, described Senator Ademola Adeleke as God sent to the people of Osun State. According to him, Iriakari and Gbobamu communities have been facing hardship in getting potable water supply, but the present administration has brought succor to them through the provision of 5 boreholes. He pledged the support of residents of the communities for the present administration. From the office of the Deputy Governor, this is Saeed Adeboje reporting.
Some residents of the state have lent their voices on the race for the leadership of the National Assembly, emphasizing on the need to ensure that all regions of the country are adequately represented. The respondents spoke against the backdrop of the intense lobby by some lawmakers who have turned the house of the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu into a mecca of sort, with a view to occupying the leadership position in the 10th Assembly. Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has more.
The race for the leadership positions of the 10th National Assembly, expected to be inaugurated on the 13th of June this year, is already gathering momentum as campaigns for key presiding officers' positions have intensified. Some lawmakers-elect from different parts of the country are laying claims to the various positions, such as the President of the Senate, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Deputy Senate, President and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. The struggle for the positions became more heightened following the recent arrival of the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu into the country from abroad. The National Working Committee of the All Progressive Congress, APC, who have the highest number of elected officers in the National Assembly, have had a series of meetings, while the outcome of the meeting adopted zoning the leadership of the 10th National Assembly. While speaking in an interview with Osbc News on the zone where the leaders of the 10th National Assembly would emerge from, a politician, Eldabi Adelowo, said it is absolutely important to allow the federal character principle to play out in this regard, so as to ensure justice, equity, balance and fairness, so that no region would be left marginalized in a polarized nation.
The president-elect from the southwest, while the vice president-elect from the northwest. So we have 4 remaining geopolitical zones. So the other 4 zones now we follow zoo. As that is how it should be. So the Senate president now and speakers are coming from the southwest, south or southeast, while the north central and northeast to we take either speaker or deputy speaker of rep. Then after that we now consider the competence, experience. In the House of Rep, the president issue now, we know people that have been there for 2-3 times. The experience as the parliament members, they are the same time applicable to the House of Rep. So, but the balancing the federal character first to ensure that all the 6 geopolitical zones are represented accordingly, in number 1 to 6. Then we cannot talking of the competence, experience, and other things.
Speaking in the same vein, a former member of Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Johnson Ojo, noted that Nigeria is a multi-ethnic and religious entity, and such is expected to play out in the constitution of the leadership of the 10th Assembly.
There are so many factors that will come to play the leadership of the National Assembly. Wow. Because of the situation of the country, I know that religion will take a very good position there. You will recall that the president-elect and the vice are both Muslims, and because of that, I think they will consider the religion. Then the geographical location too will be considered, and some other factors, even political factors, godfatherism. You can't erase that in politics.
The respondent admonished that the leadership of the 10th National Assembly should be handed over to those who are capable of realizing the yearnings of Nigerians as lawmakers. Oluwatobiloba Odunuga, Osbc News.
An enlightenment program put together by the Office of the Spokesperson to the State Governor in collaboration with the management of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation takes the air tomorrow on Osbc Radio and Television at 6:30 in the evening. the weekly Yoruba program promoting the activities of Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration on the development of Osun State. We have as guest the General Manager, Small Towns Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, Mrs. Toyin Ashaolu. Mrs. Ashaolu will speak on how ongoing water projects being executed by the present administration in villages across the state through our agency. Listeners and viewers will have the opportunity to contribute dialing the studio line when the program is on. That ends the state news on Osbc TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.